Well, in fact, the highest number of roads were constructed in India last year. Also, the government is putting special focus in development of roads in northeast and also in left-wing extremism affected areas. That's what Road and Transport Ministry's Rohit Singh said in an exclusive conversation with DD News.
Roads carry 60% of India's freight and 97% of India's passengers. With me is Joint Secretary in the Ministry of Road and Transport, Rohit Singh. So, welcome to Doordarshan News.
Thank you.
So, my first question is, what has the government done in development of national highways in last 4 years?
I think there has been a lot of award and construction of national highways during last 4 years. Last year has not been that good, but because of the overall subdued economic climate, but we have taken a lot of steps to address all the impediments that are being faced by this sector.
So, what is the target of awarding the kilometers on national highways like?
So this year overall we are looking at about 7,000 kilometers to be awarded, and what we award is it falls into three categories. One is roads on PPP model, and the other is roads on EPC, which is engineering, procurement and project and construction, which is funded by government, so that are public funded roads. In addition to this, we are also looking at kilometers in northeast and left wing extremist areas. So there is a special focus on these two difficult areas.
So, special focus on northeast and left extreme areas. So, what kind of focus you are trying to put on these areas for development?
Focus is there are targets which are specified for this reason, which are higher than the other targets. Then the fund availability and the sanction process is faster, and very senior officers have been put just to monitor these two roads. These are challenging areas, but we are trying all our best to make sure that more roads are built in these areas.
So, the ministry had a target of 20 kilometers per day. It is currently around 11 to 12. So, why is not the ministry able to achieve the target of 20 kilometers per day?
When we talk of targets in the road sector, there are two kinds of targets. One is the target of award of roads, and one is the target of construction of roads. So if you see construction of roads, last year we did about 2,844 kilometers, which is highest ever in the history of this ministry. We have not constructed. So in order to construct roads, the roads need to be awarded. So it's a logical flow. First it is awarded and then constructed. So once the award levels are higher, we will probably then be able to achieve 20 kilometers a day.
So, my last question is a very general question. My question is, can we see a year in which our national highways are squeaky, clean and in a sense perfect, which we are seeing like the National Highway 24 is very nicely built. Other highways, some highways are just like a pavement or...
No, so under the, we have a concession agreement where the quality of service, in this case the riding quality, which translates into what you probably asked, is very clearly specified. So I can guarantee you that all the new highways that are being constructed would, to use your term, are going to be squeaky.
Okay, so that was the Joint Secretary speaking exclusively to Doordarshan News. Siddhant Sibal, DD News, New Delhi.